Hey guys, it's your girl MEMs. I hope everyone is having a happy new year so far and that you had fun on New Year's Eve. Just going for my daily walk once again, which is not always daily, but I'm working on it. Um, I feel that this year it just feels like unpredictable, you know. Already, I feel like the days are going a lot faster than usual. We're already at January 5th. It was just the other day that it was the 31st, so time is definitely going faster. I feel spiritually like there's a lot brewing in the air, things that we can't see, but I feel like something big is coming, and by something big, I hope that is not nothing bad. But this week is a very critical week, especially in Washington. If you've been seeing the news, you've been seeing, you know, it's the day, tomorrow's the day when the electoral votes get counted and all that. There's supposed to be millions of people um, in Washington, D.C. for President Trump and that last rally that he's doing. So, I mean, there's so much going on. Whew, I don't know. Many people, there's, the stuff going on in Iran and the threats, the death threats towards the president. You know, there's this other strain of COVID that's out there that last I saw, it's made it to New York. I just feel that, you know, the media is really hyping this thing up because every report I've read after it says the new strain is available, and no one is saying that it's making things worse. It's just saying it's easily able to be spread, like it's more contagious, but it's not worse than the first strain that was out there. And I feel that that's part of the way that the media just uses information to like scare people and add more fear. Obviously, I'm not downplaying the virus because I know people in my own family who had it, and they say that they would not wish that on anyone. So that is the facts. And I really feel for the people who do work in healthcare and places like that who don't want to take the vaccine, because I mean, I feel that they're set with many judgments from people who are upset and they're not feeling the fact that they don't want to get the vaccine. And I honestly don't blame them because, you know, no one really knows what fully is inside of a vaccine, and it took this time that it took to build this vaccine or create this vaccine is unprecedented. So no one, I mean, most people are kind of unsure about this thing, and it's understandable. um, I did see another report about supposedly there's a bill on this new bill that was put together. It says that kids from the age of 11 and up can be contacted to be vaccinated for school, and the parents don't need to sign off on it or know anything about it. What are your thoughts on that? If you have children or nieces, nephews, or whatever, little cousins that are in school, how would you feel about these children getting vaccinations and you didn't want them to have vaccinations, and the school just hits them up, or whoever, health department, and offers this vaccine to the children and paints it up to them in a sense where they feel like, oh, it's not a big deal, and they get it done behind your back? I personally would have a problem with that. So, I think we need to stay vigilant, stay prayed up, and really pay attention to what's the schemes and the plans for this year that are already been hints being dropped here and there. Also in New York, they're talking about taking people out of, don't quote me on this, I may have to link this in the description box, but they're talking about people who are infected with COVID-19, putting them in these like special places, removing them from their families and stuff. And if they're a threat to public health, then they're going to be removed and put somewhere else. I do need to find that article so you can read it for yourself. I, ladies and gentlemen, am not feeling that, because I had a dream last month, I believe it was, that there was some man or some dude that I used to work with in the past, and he came to my house and he was searching for me because he wanted to take me, because he was searching for me for years, and like he loved me or something like that. And he basically came back to get me, and he came to get me with government officials, and they were kind of like dressed in suits, and they had guns and stuff. So I was trying to run away, and I was like in some building where there were like lots of people who were rounded up, and all of them had COVID, and it was mostly Hispanic people, and they all had COVID. And they were all in this building. You know, you see buildings like in New York and New Jersey that have like multiple floors. It was like that. I think it was like a 5-story building or something like that. And everybody was rounded up. There was no social distancing there. Everybody was all on top of each other. People had coats on. It's like they were cold. There were children. It was crazy. And all these people were rounded up because they had COVID. So I've seen this in a dream. I am most certainly not speaking that this is going to come to pass, because I hope that it doesn't, because that would not be right. This is not Germany, you know. We don't want to go through no Holocaust experience again due to COVID. But as many people say, this is the thing about control, and I do believe to an extreme not an extreme, to a degree that it is. But the good news is that God is more powerful and stronger and more smarter and mightier than anybody in this world. So if you got God, you good. On another note, going back to talking about my weight loss journey, today I was at 178, but even though the scale says that, I do feel a lot lighter. This month my goal is to get to at least 175, or as close to 170 as possible. You may say, well, you're 178, that's just 3 more pounds. But I have to set a realistic goal, because sometimes it's not easy to lose weight, even a few pounds. For some people it takes several weeks or whatever just to lose a few pounds. But in my case, I want to set a reasonable goal so I don't discourage myself when I don't, if I don't see that. Very powerful. Your words, as I've taught before, what we say. So try to practice that this year. When you're going to say something, if you can catch yourself like I did, instead of saying when, I said, or like I meant when in the sense of, oh, when I see the end of the month and I have not hit the goal. No, it's if, or you know, and you know what I mean. So yeah, just taking a short walk today because I got to get cooking. But love you guys. I hope that you're having a good day. I speak blessings upon your week. I speak that you will receive miracles, that you will see signs and wonders this week in whatever way the Lord decides to show it to you. I pray that he protect you all, that he sends his angels to be on posts around the perimeter of your home, in and outside, and that you all will just continue to be blessed and feel the love of God like never before. I speak this over you, over your children, over your family and friends. In Jesus' name I pray. Bye.